Hello, welcome to this week's video. We're looking at Canva. So recently it announced Canva version 2. So I'm going to talk you through some of the updates to Canva. Canva is an online graphics creation tool. So to kick off with, you can search for the type of thing you're wanting to create. So Instagram post, Facebook post, logo, or you can use this navigation bar here and you can click on the arrows and you can go through. What's really nice is you roll over the icon, it will tell you its size. So for printed stuff, it's telling you in centimeters. For online stuff, it's giving it to you in pixels. So you can create infographics, CD covers. So it's great for working with your students. You want to set them a project, create a design, a CD cover, or create a photo collage. It's great for that. I've used it quite a lot already. I use it for creating thumbnails for my YouTube channel, as you can see here. It gives each video a consistent and professional look. This would be great if you have a YouTube channel maybe attached to your class. I've also used it to create activities which I use with my learners, so activity cards, really easy to use, again consistent, professional looking, and I've used it to create buttons and banners for my VLE, college VLE, and also for my course website. Again, it makes it really easy to navigate between the different elements and gives everything a real professional and consistent look. I've also used it for creating badges as part of our badge system for our course VLE. So there you have lots of ways you can use it. So the other thing you could do, if you're looking to make a custom item of custom dimensions, you can come up to the top right hand corner, you can put in the width, and you can do that either in pixels if it's web based, inches, millimeters or centimeters if you're looking to output it to print. So what we're going to do is we're going to create in the case of this, for this example, we'll create a CD cover. Just give it a moment to load up. So it's giving you guidance on how to do that there, but I'm just going to talk you through that, so I'll close that for the moment. So first off, we can change the background color. So if we want to add a color, we can add a hex color. So we can, if we've got a particular hex color code, maybe it's corporate colors as part of your school or college, you can paste that in there to get a specific shade. So for the purpose of this, we're going to go with a reasonably neutral background. I'll get rid of that. Having done that, we can see some of their suggestions. And you can see some of them are free and some will have a charge to them. So we scroll down, so you can see the free ones quite clearly marked. Those which aren't free, there will be a charge because this is the free account. But you can then, if you don't want to use one of their templates, you can select on elements and you can see we've got free photos that are available. So you click on it, you can then resize it, or you can crop it. So by clicking on the dots on either corner, you can resize the image. By clicking on the little lines in the middle, you can actually crop it. So we wanted to crop it and position that. And then you can see the guide appear as we position it centrally, so that magenta guide appears as we position it centrally. So having got that in place, we've also got the option, in addition to images, we could add a grid arrangement, and then we could add the images into that grid instead if that's what we prefer to do. But I'm just going to go back. So we can use the Command Z or Control Z to go back. So there's my original design. You can see I've got the option to add charts, I can add icons, illustrations, and I can add icons and lines. So I'm going to add a line and position that again where I want it. And what I can do, having got the line selected, I can come up here and I can alter the transparency of the line. I'm going to leave it at 100%. I can alter the position, so I can move it back behind the image or forward in front of the image I can also position it at particular points within the image if I choose. So I'm going to stick it just here. Again, I can grab hold of the dots in the four corners and stretch that line to where I want it. I can then add some text. So I can add text in the formats that they've done, or I can just ask it to add a text box. So add the text box, I can type in my text. I can then select the text, I can alter the size of the text. Make it slightly bigger, so maybe 120. And stretch the text box. I can then move the text where I want it to appear. I can click on the colour and alter the colour of the text. I can position that where I want it to be. I can also, if I select the text, I can change its font. So and you can see there's a whole wide range of different fonts available. Now it could be that I want the students maybe to create multiple CD covers, but I want them to be linked thematically. Well, what I can do is I can come up to where it says page, and I can make a copy of that page. And then it's very easy then for the students to make a derivative version. So we can maybe alter the background colour, change the font colour. And again, we could maybe play around with the lines. So maybe make it much only coming on part of the image. Again, with the image selected, I can click on the colour and change that. So there you have a really easy way of creating images and moving and altering elements. You can also, as I say, when you click on the image, in addition to using these little horizontal tabs to crop and these circular anchors to adjust the size of the image, you can come up and you can use a flip, and you can flip stuff horizontally and vertically. You can also use an adjust, and it will allow you to alter the brightness, contrast, saturation, etc. So really flexible flexible way of editing images. And you can also upload your own images. So if you've got icons, logos, etc., you can upload those. And you can, if you pay for a version, you can create folders to organize it in. So there you have a quick look at some of the features. The paid subscription service has a number of apps available. You can see those listed there. But for me, the free version works just fine. Think about how it could be used. I think it's a great way for students maybe to create presentations, create posters, create CD covers, add images to presentations or maybe their course portfolio. Really good way. Professional graphics can be created, and when you're finished and you're happy with the design that you've created, you've got the option either to invite other people to share it so they can collaborate on it, or you can download it, or you can present it. So I could download, and it will allow you to select which of the pages you want to download. So it could just be page 1, and then you can allow you to choose whether it's PNG, JPEG, PDF or PDF to print. So a PNG would be fine for me, and then I can click download. So there you have it. a quick guide to using Canva 2.0. I think it's a great tool, really flexible for creating images and adding a professional look either to your students' work or to the resources you're sharing with your students. Hope you found the video useful. Please check in for more EdTech videos and join me again soon. Thanks for watching.